there. And let's bring up that. And we are live. Hello and welcome to Anyone Plays. My name is Craig and today we're going back into Magic the Gathering Arena to play some games of Brawl and build a Brawl deck. I opened 50 packs on my last stream last night, so I haven't really had a chance to build a new deck yet. So on stream we decided that we would build Scions of the Earth Spider and then we'll play that in Brawl. So I've already sort of started here and got the boring bits out of the way, which is ramping. So this spider human hero is all colours and it's got flying, first strike, trample, lifelink and haste at the beginning of combat on your turn. Other spiders you control gain flying, first strike, trample, lifelink and haste until end of turn. It is mental how good that is, and it's by my favourite artist. So good morning Williak, thank you for joining. How are you doing this morning? So I have already added the ramp and I think this is enough ramp for a 5 colour all good stuff deck. Tell me if I'm wrong. So I figured first thing we'd do, no it's not, it's never enough. Good morning, how are you doing? I'm not a fan of Chrome Mox. I said it. Maybe I should be a fan of Chrome Mox. Hello Jace's cat, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. I know it's very early where you guys are, so I do really appreciate it. I'm going to add Chrome Mox. I'm going to do it. Okay, that should be enough. And then I figured, I'm good, a little tired. Yeah, me too. Did you sleep better? Are you feeling a little better? I know it's 6 AM for you, so you know I really appreciate you being here. You know what, let's just look for spiders. Let's just see what we've got in all colour good stuff. Do I want to make this... What do I want this deck to be? Well, obviously spiders. Shelob's got to go in. White tree is always great on any deck that has access to white. That is very true. The flowering of the white tree, and I quite like in a 5 colour all good stuff deck that has a lot of legendary stuff. I quite like, and he joins up. Don't know what you guys think of that, but any legendary permanent that enters, triggered ability, sorry, spooders and a lot of anthem effects. Yeah, we can do spells next. Let's look at the spider. All right. So any that jumps out at you, just shout out at me. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It becomes a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types, which would help with things like Annie joins up, I guess. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. When best enters, choose one or both. Tap target creature. No, not bothered about that. When Surris enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach. Transform Surris, activate only as a sorcery, and it becomes a spider human hero. Each legendary spell you cast that's one or more colours has N-web. Just hit him with the Day of Judgment. Always the Day of Judgment. Which apparently was supposed to be today, wasn't it? Or yesterday, or so I saw online. Anyway. Each legendary spell you cast that's one or more colours has N-web. I'm going to put that in there. Yeah. No, not enough flavour for me. As Yera Anoski enters, look at an opponent's hand, then choose a card. Other type other than creature. Spell of the chosen type cost 1. Well, no, I want to be able to choose creature at the beginning of your end step. If 2 or more creatures entered the battlefield under your control this turn, you draw a card and you gain 2 life. We are going to have to put some board wipes in, thinking about it. Toxic Deluge is a good one. Yeah, okay. We'll think about that as well. If 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under your control, You draw a card and gain 2 life. Am I going to be playing 2 creatures? Maybe. We'll come back to that. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. I mean, we obviously need to add removal, but we'll think about that after we've added creatures. In fact, let's just change that to creature. So we're looking for creatures only. Let's do that first, because that's my favourite part. At least like 6 or 7 removal. Yeah. So I think maybe 2 board wipes. Swords to Plowshares are good. Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to that. When it enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Maybe. You may look at the top card of your library any time. You may cast spider spells and non-creature spells from the top of your library. Whenever you attack, you may mill a card. That's quite good. Changelings too. Yes. I have a few of them. Not many, but I have a few. We'll have a look at that. Maskwood Nexus. If we're looking at non-spider creatures, maybe. Okay, so it's 6 for a 4/4. You may look at the top card of your library, which is nice. You may cast spider spells, which is nice. Done. Okay. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then surveil X, where X is the number of counters on it. Okay, yeah, that's going in for now. Lure Sentence with X +1/+1. No, not spider, not bothered about that. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders, put a +1/+1 counter on Rizna. Whenever Rizna deals 4 or more damage, exile the top card of your library until the end of turn. You may cast that card. We'll go for that. Kraza and Rizna are good. Other spiders you control have riot. Spells and abilities can't be countered. Done. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Good shout. Whenever you cast a spell mana value 4 grey, you may exile the top card of your library. If you do, you may play that card. Not a spider. I don't know why that's coming up. Whenever Wardens of Silverweb Summit becomes tapped, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. I mean, draw is good, but we're definitely going to need something for graveyard play if we're going milling, self-milling. Just a hasty 1/1 is pretty good. Which one was that? Oh, that one. Hey, yeah, for 1. Okay, yeah, let's stick that in. Okay. We'll come back to that one. Mayhem for 2. No. Reach, Death Touch. Sacrifice this creature. Search your library for a spider hero card. Reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. That's good. I quite like that. Whenever this creature attacks, target legendary creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Nice, we like that. When Krent enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, and then we can transform. First strike. The artwork on that's pretty cool, to be honest. Put a +1/+1 counter on Kren of the Spider Brood. He gains hexproof and becomes colourless. So then turn, whenever you attack, double the number of each kind of counter on each spider. Yeah, okay, we like that. I love this one. Love the ball. Yeah, Roaming Throne. Yes, I agree. Roaming Throne will be good in this. So I've written that down. We'll come back to that. Taran Tusk, Unwisely Awoken. When it enters, create food. Other spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, other rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, or otters, not rabbits. not other rabbits. Otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles, and wolves. You control get +1/+1. I just like it. Just like it. By the way, you can play the card already transformed. Yeah, I was thinking that with the whichever one it was. The symbols, the mana symbols at the top, which is really good. I didn't realise that was a thing, but that's cool. When the cluster enters, if they were cast using Nweb, you gain 3 life and create 2 creature tokens with reach. Okay, yeah, that's cool for a little spider. I mean, that's quite a good mana rock in a spider deck, really, isn't it? Okay, we'll add it. We'll add it. Add 1 mana of any colour. Put a +1/+1 counter on target spider. Maybe for 3 mana. But being able to put a +1/+1 counter on target spider. We'll add it for now. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. We'll add it for now. We can always... by the way, you can play the card already transform. Too expensive. What you think? Eccentric Archaeologist. Okay. Alright, gone. It's gone. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target spider you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and it's a 3/5 for 5. We'll come back to that one. Vigilance and Reach. Zan, Tunnelweb Explorer. When Zan enters, search your library for a basic landing card, put it into your battlefield tap, then shuffle. But you could also play it for 3. No. I'm really not sure about these common legendary creatures. I know I said this last night, but I'm not sure. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a desert. No. No, thank you. Good sir. No, thank you. Reach, Trample, and Ward. For 6. And it's a 6/6. Could try Icon of Ancestry 2. Search for spiders. I think that is what it's called. Icon of Ancestry. Okay, I will check that out after we've searched for spiders. Okay, where was I? There's 6/6. No, I'm not bothered about that. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. Yep, I think we'll add that for now. This creature has flying as long as it's modified, which we will have ways to modify it, but 2 white or 2 blue for a 2/2 with Ward 2. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll add it and we can get rid if needed. During your turn, Serena Bargain Spinner has flying. When Serena Bargain Spinner enters, search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. This isn't going to be really... Unless you can think of an aura that would be good in here. Is that's not an aura. Yeah, we could come back to that. When Komansu enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever a modified creature control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I like that. That's quite cool. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest of them into your graveyard. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Against this card's other abilities, activate only as a sorcery. Shelter by Ghost. Shelter by Ghost. Okay, Moonlit Meditation Aura. Moonlit Meditation. Is that the one that makes something a land? Okay. So are we saying could try Ancestry 2 to such spells? I've read that. So you think that we should add Serena and add maybe a couple of cool auras? Alright, we'll add it for now. We can always remove it. Okay, Carried Me Hard in pre-release. The blue-black symbiote. Okay, let's do it. You may have Kavara enter as a copy of any creature on a great card in a graveyard, except his name is Kavara, mind-bitten, and he's at 4/4. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. You can't cast Surris the summons during it first time. No, if you get a token, it's a copy of whatever creature has the aura. What do you mean for that one? You may have Kavara enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Kavara, and he's a 4/4 spider human hero in addition to his other types. When you do exile that card, is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. Oh, you were talking about the Moonlit. Sorry, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, we'll check that out after. Awesome sauce. Right. Okay, so let's look at, is it double strike, vigilance, can't play it for the first or second turn. At the beginning of your end step, if you've played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, your ice deals damage equal to its power to any target. We'll add it for now. Just, we need to think of a way to add something to be playing stuff from the graveyard. Like 6 maybe. When it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on him. Reach, when this creature enters spell 2, sacrifice this creature, create a number of 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Nyx Weaver is up. Sorry, at the beginning of your upkeep, mill 2 cards, exile this creature, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's quite cool. Myco Tyrant, maybe. Just seem like we're milling a lot. I really hope that this deck don't pick the Hell Q. It's going to, it's me. It's me. I always get the Hell Q. When the Storm Weaver enters, create 2 1/1 black green insect creature tokens with flying, as long as there are 4 or more card types. More cards in your graveyard, insects and spiders you control get +1/+1. Whenever it enters or attacks, you may collect evidence. If you do, create 2 2/1 black and green spider creature tokens with menace and reach. Sacrifice 4 tokens, fail 2, then draw 2 cards. You gain 2 life. I'm not sure about that. Shelob is a 100%. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 greater, untap this creature. Yeah, another little mana dork there. If Boris was cast using NWeb, he enters with X +1/+1 counter on him, where X is the mana value of the returned creature. Yep, let's grab him. Insane Dog, yeah. That was the one we were talking about that works really well with that other thing. So, folks, here's the cool, interesting story about last night, which I did put on Discord. I don't know if any of you saw it. Well, I know Travis saw it, but so after the stream, I shut my PC down and went and got on the sofa and grabbed my tablet, opened my tablet, and it did the update, and then it said, you haven't claimed your pre-orders. Claim them now. And it was 2 new emails, so I claimed them, and it gave me 50 packs, and it gave me like the gubbins again, like the companion and the sleeves and stuff. And I was like, holy crap. And it added 50 packs and then 5 golden packs to my pack list. So I opened it, which gave me access to loads of mythic and rare wildcard and loads of other wildcards. And so then I was like, crap, I need to like spend the wildcards. It opened the vault for me. And then I was like, right, I need to spend these wildcards before they realise and then take everything away. So I panicked and in excitement I opened everything, spent all the wild cards, and yeah, so I got 50 packs for free. It was very exciting in ways I can't really describe on here. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter, 50 more packs. Yep. I can't believe how lucky I was. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. We've got a couple of stuff that does stuff like that, haven't we? So we'll add it for now. Whenever a spider you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. During your turn, Janai and Hoppy has flying. When Janai and Hoppy leave the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Okay, that's quite good for webbing. Webbing. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human. I think this is definitely becoming a self-mill token deck, isn't it? Let's be honest. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control against flying until end of turn. Yeah. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. That would be good again with NWeb. So we'll add that for now. Always tokens. Yes, I love tokens. I bloody love tokens. Whenever Gororel deals damage to a spider, destroy that creature. Hell no. No. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. I can see that being useful. Put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact, creature and or vehicle you control. Remove 2/+1. Not a lot of artifact creatures here, so that's not really going to do much for me. Although it would be fantastic in an artifact deck. Okay, so that's all the spiders I have. Right, so let's... Oh, Roaming Throne. Roaming Throne. Okay, done. What else did we say? So that's that. Moonlit Meditation. Okay, don't have it. Oh, it's because I've got creature thingy. God, right. Got to remember to do these things. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create one or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted perm. No, don't craft it. I can't craft it. Okay. And all of the anthems. Okay, we'll have a look at what anthems I've got. And what was the other one? Icon of Icon of there's that Gruul card that does evoke. I think that's quite a good saga as well. Okay. The enchantment. Okay. I'm just... Yeah, right. Okay. So it was... Let me search for this one first. So it was Icon of... Right, let me go back. What did you say it was? Icon of... Moonlit Meditation, Roaming Throne. Oh, Changelings. We need to look at Changelings. Yeah. Chrome Mox is amazing. You're right. It is. It is good. I just don't like throwing my stuff away and then not being able to use it. Oh God, I played the worst player I've ever played last night after the stream, which I'll talk about in a second because I don't want to get sidetracked. Right, what am I looking for? White Tree. We've added that. Roaming Throne. By the way, could try Icon of Ancestry. That was it. Of Ancestry. Yeah, don't have it, can't craft it, but that's good. Okay, right, so it's an artifact, it looks like a big stained glass window. Yeah, so don't have that, that's fine. Sheltered by Ghosts. That's the one you attach it to a creature, don't you? I definitely have that. So we'll add that, that's a good aura. And a bit of removal. Swords to Plowshare. We've talked about that. Right, what other removal? I think Toxic Deluge would be good. And we also need to look at what changelings I've got. Changelings. Right, how about... Have I spelt that wrong? Changelings. No, that's... I've spelt it wrong, haven't I? God damn it. Change. Changes. Time to make changes. Time can change me. Can have that in my head all day now. What am I doing? Yeah, it's just a shame I don't have that because it would be perfect. This creature can't block and can't be blocked. It's quite a nice little one drop. Let's stick that in. That's what she said. What token does that generate? That generates a shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. I've got really no... Oh, but then normal spiders should have lifelink, so black market connections might be really quite good in this deck. Which is one of the things that I crafted yesterday. Is there any changelings that you think I should be adding? Or should I be adding the comes in as copies? Yes, that's right. Okay, right. Let me slow my brain down because I'm getting overexcited and overstimulated. Right. Firstly, there is that colourless that gets +1/+1 for every enter the battlefield of the chosen type. One colourless that gets +1/+1 for every enter the battlefield of the chosen type. I think I know what you mean. That's like on the edges of my brain. There you go. Bloodline Pretender, there it is, and Faceless Agent is good. Maskwood Nexus will stick in, although we don't have so far any non... Oh, well, we have a couple of humans in here, to be fair. And then stuff that creates human tokens. So Maskwood Nexus, I think, is good. And it creates tokens itself. Alright, so we're at 97. Okay. Right, what else did you say? So we've added Toxic Deluge. Right, yes. Okay, so the 2 Izzet cards that we spoke about yesterday. So one of them was blue and... yeah, I got the altar for Goban. I started building him yesterday. And I was kind of like, right, I'm going to go for a draw, discard kind of deck. But then I changed my mind. And I'm going to work around my Final Fantasy Ornithir deck. And then I'm going to change out Goban for Ornithir. No, change out Ornithir for Goban. And have it as an artifact deck, which I think would be quite good. Mana Drain, don't have it, and can't stand the card. This is another one of those River's Rebuke. Add the one Bloomburrow Anthem. It gives +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you can control. Oh yes, we said we were going to look at anthems, didn't we? It's because I've got blue. Sorry, no, sorry. Right, let's reset that. Hang on. Yeah, so we spoke about it yesterday. The one that gets you copy, and then the red one that does the legendary rule doesn't apply. 3 Tree City. Yes, that's definitely going to be a land in there. Fleen is amazing with Emmett Selch from the Final Fantasy. Okay, I'll make sure to add Emmett Selch to that deck. Fleen. Green creatures you control get +1/+1. Which anthem is it? Let me reset that. Let me... I should have done the lands before the stream as well. Anthem. It's not called an anthem, it's called an anthem effect. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So, are they enchantments, are they? Can you search for effects? You should be able to search for effects. Let's have a look on here. Exact phrases. But does it call it anthem effect? Right, let's try that. Let's just see if that works. No, okay. Search creatures you control get. Okay. Creatures You control get. Should have put that in quotation marks. Let's take away the craft. Let's just see what I've got so far. They're not collected. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Spells your opponents cast. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. And toggle the enchantment setting. Oh, okay. Enchantment. Let's have a wee goosey gander. You may choose a creature from your hand. If you do, that card perpetually incorporates blah 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 non-token creatures you control. So we're looking for it gets XX or whatever for how many. Oh, I got 3 blind mice, by the way. I don't know the. I like Solitary Study because you can just keep playing that. I do like that. When this enchantment enters, creatures you control get +2/+1 vigilance till end of turn. At the beginning of your end, put an invitation counter. All those effects are good in this deck. Yeah. Creatures you control get +2/+2. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Add my favourite. It might have to be Solitary Study then, to be fair. Just because it goes so hard and it just keeps, you can create so many of them. Let's have a look. Each creature you control assigns combat damage. No, it's available. No, creating creatures you control get +1/+1. I feel like we don't have enough board wipes here to slow my opponents down. Creatures you control get +1/+1 whenever a creature you control enters the enchantment deals 1 damage. I like Warleader's Call as well. Mirari's Wake. I think that's good in 5 colour decks. I'm gonna add that. Tell me if I'm wrong here, folks. Tell me if I'm wrong. Creatures you can go to one and Death Touch. Can't craft that. Don't have that. Okay. I think I'm going to add Solitary Study. So we've got a few enchantments here. How do I finish it off? Apply styles. Oh, I've got the Altar for Kraza, the Swarmers 1. Check me out. Maybe the Elish Norn enter the battlefield, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because there is a lot of enter the battlefield in this, isn't there? We've only got 1 board wipe. I quite like it though. I do quite like the look of this. My only worry is returning stuff from the graveyard. What could we add? So 6 return stuff from the graveyard. What else is there? I know there's loads. No. The Hobo, that is the final boss of Final Fantasy 15. Aldwyn. The Hobo. Is that the one that grabs it and creates it, makes it a demon? I mean, Sheoldred's quite good, but expensive. Oh, there's Muldrover. What do you reckon? I think I'm kind of leaning towards Muldrover. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going for it. And then I think we can afford to remove one land once we've done lands. What do you guys think to this so far? Right, so what lands should I be adding? So we've got 3 tree city that we need to add. So 3 tree. Should we be adding like Witch Enchanter, or should we just leave it at the lands we've got? It's sexy, very sexy. Just like me. I think Pachuca Bog. I feel like we haven't got a massive amount of spells, like Reanimate might be good. Maybe some more removal, so I think we may have to take down the creatures as spec. Lands that are 3 colour, so yeah, 3 colours and the fetch ones. Okay, so I really like Westvale Abbey as well, just because it creates a big indestructible. Not sure about that one. And I also like Avendo. I think that's good. Father Profane is nice. Yeah, that's true. It is a great card. Bit of removal. So we'll add that in. You see, I quite like Shatter Skull as well. Bit of damage. So I'm gonna add that in. And Turn Timber, I think, yeah. All right, so we want Surveil. I don't think I'm going to bother with these ones. The land that makes one thing uncounterable. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Okay, that one. Plain Swamp. From to Care, Roots. The blue one. Are we talking this one? Creeping Tar Pit. Until understand this land becomes 3/2. Rogue's Passage. Yes, Rogue's Passage is an island that you pay 1 more or the soul something. Okay. We'll have a look. We'll check it out. No. Surveil. Pay 2 life. There's an untapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands. That's fine. Is island that you pay 1 more or the soul something? Okay. Well, yeah. Just trying to think of a land that counters. I say Surveil. 2 or fewer lands. That's all right. Surveil. Silence. Top down player has 13 online, deals 1 damage. Surveil, Mountain Forest. Stomping Ground is a good one. Mountains Plain, 2 or fewer. Pay 2 life. So I'm going to go for the tri lands. I'm going to go with the ones that have the specific names of the lands, I'm thinking. Maybe I should add Strip Mine. No, I don't have it. Oh God, Strip Mine. You say it every time and it makes me feel a bit ill. Tapped, gain 1 life. Oh, that new land. From a graveyard you lose 2 life. When this land enters from a graveyard you lose 2 life. Yeah, I think that's quite good. The Sevi Triome. Urban Retreat. What do you think to Urban Retreat? So this land enters tapped for a green, white or blue. Return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Cavern of Souls. Yes, and Command Tower. Yeah, 100%. I played a guy that used Isotil and Strip Mine on me. Ugh. Yeah, they're just nasty. Nasty people. None of them. We'll grab you. Cavern of Souls is going to be perfect for this deck. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's the only... Dust Bowl I think is the only land destruction I've got. Cavern of Souls, Command Tower, yeah. Fabled Passage is a good one. Flooded Strand. Not that one. That one is great. Yeah, I'm not sure about Nykthos. As much as I love it, Rogue's Passage, so creature can't be blocked. All of the tri-lands, even though they're not named as specific lands. Or are you talking about from the new set? 3 Tree City, and then I've got one more fetch land. How many swamps do I have? None. I have no swamps. So I'm thinking taking out Pachuca Bog and putting in Airborg. The station lands, yeah. Airborg, check. So you think all of the tri-lands... I don't know if that... It's going to search specifically for tri. So we've added that one. Triome we've added. You see, the other ones I've got don't specifically say what's the basic count. Hello, THERES! So we've got 4 plains, we've got 1 island, 1 swamp, and 4 green, 4 forests. And that's 40 lands. So I'm going to have to remove 4 lands from this. Or 4 other spells, and we keep the lands as it is. No basics allowed. Right, what we're going to do here, what do you think? We're 4 cards over. May I suggest 5 across the basics, because 1 Blood Moon, my guy. Yeah. That's true. Let's pray for the opponent not to have the winter red moon. Yeah. So far, see, this is where I jinx it. So far, I haven't played against it. Nobody's used it against me yet. Having said that, we've got things like Leyline of the Guildpact, which makes all my lands any colour and all my permanents. What else have we got? Unless they destroy it. We've also got Chrome thingamabobby. I've had it used against me. I feel bad for you. My opponent last night, I did the midweek magic, which was Brawl, which I was happy about. And I played against this mono blue player who literally countered everything. And every time I tried to do something, he countered it and then emoted, oops. And I scooped. I was fucking furious. And I wanted to see it out and win just from pure rage. But I was like, I can't play anything to beat them. So, and they just, yeah. So I should have muted them, but my rage was very high. Oh, I didn't see midweek magic. I need to do it. Yeah, it's Brawl, so it's quite cool, and you can just use anyone. Any Brawl deck you've got. So, what do I do? So you think I need to take out something and add a forest instead? Oh no, I've got forest. So I've got forest, I've got a swamp, I've got an island, I've got plains, and I don't have any mountains. Alright, I'm going to take that out and add just a mountain. Okay, so we've got the 5 lands, which just keeps taking that mountain away. Why does it keep doing that? We need at least 1. Right, okay. Alright. Spelunking. No, that's another thing I was going to say. Should I add spelunking? I think what we need to do is we need to reduce the creatures. We've got lots of creatures. So this deck is very much spider token self-milling kind of deck. We've got some... You may look at the top card of your library. I think I'm going to take out... It's not a spider. I'm going to take out Ulks. That's gone. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn, which will have flying if Scion's out anyway. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. It's good for counters, but maybe reduce some creatures and put more mana rocks, dorks in. Yeah. I'm gonna... When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. 5 for a 4/4, and it has vigilance. But it's only... Because that's very similar to... I'm going to take that out. That's really similar to Roots in there. Willie, I got a good idea there. Roots, yeah. Roots is good. We do create some tokens in this deck. You guys make this so hard. Okay, that's not creating any tokens. It's 5. Right, let's get rid of that. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then surveil X, where X is the number of counters on it. It has menace. Okay. Elish Non, Roaming Throne, Maskwood, Leyline has got to stay. Eleni Brood Recruiter. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white. That's staying. I think we're going with tokens, aren't we here? Well, you may have Kavera into a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Kavera, my bin. I think that's good. During your turn, and to search your library for an aura. We have got a couple of auras in here, but I don't think that's anything to write home about, to be honest. Shit, I think that's a great shapeshifter. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 against on target attacking creature. Whenever you modified creature you control does combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Similar to the other one. Okay, we'll come back to that. If Boris was cast using NWeb, he enters with X+1 where X is the modifier. I think that's good. Nyx Weaver. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 2 cards, exile this creature, return target card. I think that's good. I think that's good. Spinner of Souls. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards on the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into. I think that's good. Spelunking. Black Market Connections. It's going to create us those treasure tokens. Create a 3/2 colour shapeshifter token. That's going to stay. Enchant artifact creature. The first time you create 1 or more tokens. Yeah, no, that stays. That's going to stay. When this creature enters. Cabaretti Revels. Oh, you're so right. Oh, what are you doing to me? Cabaretti Revels is so good. Yeah. During your turn, happens fine when Jana leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1. He's such a cute little guy. Whenever a spider you control enters, draw a card. See, that's good. That's too good. Insidious Roots is good. You can't double strike vigilance at the beginning of your end step. If you've played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, yours deals damage equal to its power to any target. I don't think that's good enough in this deck because we're not playing a lot of stuff from our graveyard. So I'm going to get rid of that. Good for some, is it? Deck World Weave. You curse you! This creature has flying as long as it's modified. Again. Okay, right. Cabaretti Revels. And what did you say? World Weave, didn't you? God damn you. World Weave is great. It is great. Okay. God damn it. Right. Remove the attacks alone guy. Your plan is to overrun your opponent. Okay. Yeah, good point. That's a good question. Was that Crable? Creature you control attacks alone. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get rid of one more thing. When it enters, create a 2/1 green token. Removal. I like that for just a cheap little spider. I like that as well. Wait, what did I miss? Sorry. We've nothing at the minute. We've just removed another spider. We've got one more card to remove. I like it. So I'm thinking then, probably out of... it's only got to leave the battlefield, but that would be good with NWeb. The Ooze Land card I never play on the spell side. Ooze Land. Okay, we'll check that out. got kids getting up soon, so I'll be in and out for a few minutes. Yeah, no problem, dude. What do you think? The first card you say to remove, I'm taking it out, whether it be a land or something else. Big green. Turn timber site, remove signs of the air spider. Augustine, thank you for joining. Thank you. Nice to see you. How are you doing? 7 mana. Alright, it's gone. That was the first thing. I think we have our deck. And I'm going to call it... you what? I don't know. First thing that came to my brain. Let's go for... what flavour do we want? It's a spider deck. So let's go for an insect. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Right. I think that's it. I think we are there. Let's see how it goes in the queue. I'm not sure this is going to go well, but we'll find out. We shall find out. I didn't do the dailies yesterday, so I've still got 3. And this is the first 751 it's given me in ages. Well, it feels like ages. Oh boy, I will not put my money on this deck, but I will be happy to be wrong. Really? Oh. Yeah, it's... yeah. It's... oh yeah, that was midweek magic, wasn't it? It's either going to be really good or absolutely shocking. But we'll find out. We have lots of ramp. Maybe. Enough ramp. We shall triumph. Thank you for the belief. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Oh dear. The only way is to test, isn't it? Recycle one of the 500 quests every day and you'll get way more 750. Yeah, I do that, but it just every time it gives me another 500 gold. It's so annoying, it seems. It's first 750 I've got in ages. Gotta lose the first one. It is tradition. That is very true. Okay. We've got 2 lands that come in tapped. We've got our mana dork, which we can play on turn 3. We can search for a basic land. Keep. Yeah, okay. It is a tradition. Thank you, guys. You know me so well. Let's surveil. How dare you? Or do we triome? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Let's surveil. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Okay. Patchwork Banner's good. Ugh. Oh, it's Choco. Yeah, I didn't even look at who we were playing against. Whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may put one of them into your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them onto the battlefield tapped and the rest into your graveyard landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Choco gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's a landfall deck. It's let's do the triumph. Let's triumph. I get it. It was a good one. Did you see the number of legends? Maybe Joda could save the deck. That's true. Yeah, these tap lands are a bit of an issue, aren't they? Let's grab a... Okay. I'm thinking Patchwork Banner. Oh, next. It's the coming in tapped that's been the issue. Here comes Choco, so now when birds attack, they're going to be able to put lands onto the battlefield. 5 more damage. Do I want to swap? No. No, I don't. Patchwork into the 1-drop, yeah. The Spider. We'll play the Surveil land. Okay, that's going to help. Alright, you got a dog into a 2-drop. You see, I could do Steelweb Surveyor and grab okay, so we've got white, blue, black, green. So we could grab a red. I mean, we can play Scions next turn anyway. Good idea. Okay. Although Cavern of Souls would have also been good. The tap 1 would be my play. Oh, the MacD. Sorry, I saw it too late. Sorry. And then I'm going to trade Watcher of the Spheres for Steelweb Surveyor, I think. So I'm going to be taking quite a bit of damage with SARS Chocobo. I do love the Choco decks. Wish you got removal on opening hand. Yeah, that would have been nice. Look, I believe we can do this. Scions of the Air Spider are going to save us. I'm just about to lose a lot of life. Derevi, they're going to tap Steelweb Surveyor. Fair. I'm dead. Yeah, then they're going to be able to untap all of their creatures. Wow. Are they upsing me like a dick, or did they make a wrong play there? I have faith in you, sir, and it'll help figure out what to remove. Yeah. Thing is, now if I get Toxic Deluge, I can't use it because that'll just kill me. And he has a counter. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you wash away. No. I could. Other player took it out of combat line. You think this one? The guy got all the stuff he needed, so it's struggle either way. Yeah, and web it in for Steelweb Surveyor. If I attack in, that's going to give me quite a lot of life, but then I'm going to lose next turn. Is it only combat on my turn? Yeah. The fact that they good gamed me. No. That's another thing I was thinking. Do we add something like Odric? I wish that had haste. That would be cool. They have 15 on board right now, yeah. But if they play a land, yeah. But if they're either won or they've lost. Depends what they play, I guess. So the birds are going to get... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. On combat at least. Well, you know, I got them down to 11. So it wasn't bad considering, you know, we're going against the landfall deck. So... yeah, I mean, they clearly got everything they needed. So what could I have changed about that, really? Lands all came in tapped. That was close. It was quite good. We did fight back a little bit. Lands coming in tapped was an issue. Choco is a great deck, it happens, yeah. Yeah, okay, I think I did well to come back. So I'm going to do one more game before we make any changes, and let's just do another tester, and let's see where we're at. Because to only lose by 3, they would have been dead next turn. They were, yeah. I think had they not got that many birds, they just overwhelmed me. Anyway, that's what it happens. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully we'll have more lands that can come in untapped and we can get more stuff out. Bit of removal would be nice. Maybe Toxic Deluge isn't the answer in this deck. Maybe that we need to add more removal. Yeah. Normally it takes me hours to build a deck. I like to spend all day on it. So when I play with the deck, you know, whereas, yeah. But we've done it together, and that's what's nice. That's what's filling my balls with so much juice right now. Okay, Leyline yeah, this is a keeper. We're going against fucking dinosaurs. So that's not going to be good. But Leyline of the Guildpact is great. It takes me months, yeah. To be fair, it is an ongoing process, isn't it, building decks? But because I'm building decks for streams, you know, I don't have that time. You know how I maybe put Consort of Authority for life. Yes, I did think that as well. I did have the similar thought. Every time I look at it, I think I should put that in. Because we don't have a lot of life giving, do we? But I'm going to keep that because of Leyline. That's going to come in tapped. That obviously doesn't come in tapped. And we've got a bit of ramp, so I do like these lands. I do have the lands. I just wish that they'd make them yeah. I just wish they'd make them all these lands borderless. I don't see. Whoa, that was an insane thing to say that casually. What? Dinosaurs? what we talk? I say a lot of things casually. I'm going to go Fuel Tank Feaster over Arcane Signet. It's filling my balls with juice. Yeah, well, you know, magic does that. Wayward Swordtooth. Oh, I didn't even look at that, sorry. It's because I'm so invested in spiders. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Whenever Gishath deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from them onto the battlefield and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. I'm going to continue to ramp, I think. Let's say it's I mean, it doesn't matter while Leyline's out. What have we got just in case they destroy it? So that's going to be a forest or an island forest. Play Tapland and Spinner. So I'm going to... We've got a thing. I'm going to call that a mountain. And we'll play Spinner. I'm going to do what you said. There you go. Can they attack yet? This creature can't attack a block unless you have the City's Blessing, which they don't have. So I'm going to station. Okay. Okay. Next turn, we should be able to get Signs of the Earth Spider out. Should. They're going to kill Spinner of Souls, I think. They're looking at it. Okay, that's fine. Let's surveil. Fine, okay. Okay. It's a pity we don't have more creatures in hand, but we're doing okay. For God's sake. Good thing about it is it's got haste and we're doing really well on land. So fuck them. Yeah, exactly. I think they're going to just keep killing Scion until... I mean, once their dinosaur comes out, we're a bit screwed, really. Yeah, we may as well have these come in tapped because we've only got a one creature to play. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Hopefully they don't get damage in the air, and hopefully they don't kill my thingies, and... Good game! GG! Gishath, dinosaurs, get in the fucking bin! Good game. Okay, that was good. That was so much better. Not enough creatures in hand, but still enough to, you know, do the thing. Ooh, pack. Let's open a pack. Yoinkus. Another Goban. Yep, cool. So I've got 3 of them now. Flood would be great if it was reprinted. Yeah, I do like Flood. GG, GG, GG. Thank you, thank you. The question is, do I make changes to the deck? So we've got 1 win, 1 loss. On stream. I really do, because it was... You should have seen my face. I'm just going to save my gold then, I think. But then I want wild cards. Oop the net. No, not the internet. Oh no, please tell me it's not going. Is everything good? It says it's saying it's excellent my end. Is it okay? Please tell me it's okay. It's fine for me. It's saying excellent at the minute. Can't wait to make a Sauron, Nico Bolas, Tasha, Kefka, Chandra, Jace and Liliana deck. I'm back, I'm back. Yeah, it must have just glitched for a few seconds. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't believe how expensive this is. But I do want to, sometimes I do wish I could convey this emoji in games. Because, you know, I do get a bit salty, as you guys know. It's not my fault, it's Arena's fault that makes me salty. It could help, but it's good for now. Good, thank you. Right, let's keep it as is, let's not change anything. Spider v Spider, Shelob, you beauty. You love Shelob. Okay. We've got ramp. We've got a way to draw. They need to add more ways to get money or make it cheaper. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Do I keep this hand? Expensive, expensive. Ugh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're keeping. Okay, fine. Let's grab a Surveil land. Just because I've got nothing to play anyway, so I may as well. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. We'll add a... Thank you. Aww. Let's go for the Rampage. That would be really cool if it had haste. And I can't believe it's only a common as well. For those of you that are wondering, Shelob, other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward. Whenever another creature damages town by a spider you control dies, create a food token that's a copy of that creature, except it's food artifact creature. You gain 3 life and lose it, or whatever. Sorry. I guess my only issue here is the creatures that I'm getting. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ha ha ha. Ew. Yoink, yoink. Oh. Shelob doesn't have nothing on me. And that's the problem with Shelob. She's so expensive. But yeah. They don't let you crack fetches on other guys' end step, or is Arena that jank? Oh, no, you can, yeah. Hi, Verenzin HS. Hi, thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining my Twitch. You are the second viewer because nobody likes me. Yeah, that's the other thing. Spiders have reach, don't they? But we have first strike, so yeah, we're good. We are good. Right, there's no creatures in the graveyard. I could do... I could get rid of... Cool kids are here. Yes, Twitch is for haters. Everybody's on YouTube, and that is true. Most of you are on YouTube. Let me just think. There's nothing in the graveyard, but what I could do is... So I can do 4 damage, get rid of Peregrine Tuck and Twin Silk Spider. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, no, 2. That's going to stop their life gain. We've got First Strike and Death Touch, which is the best mix of anything. Oh, by the way, congratulations. We are a cool bunch that did not get Rapture. Yes, congratulations everybody who survived. I'm very happy to be here. GG, Shelob! That's spiders are lethal, but yes, they are. According to McFly, we're already there. McFly! We are. Yeah, I did not think that I would get taken up if it did happen. So by this age, I've survived quite a few raptures. So I think I'm just really good at surviving the end times. I don't know where they come up with these dates. I swear it's just to get money. I heard that people like donate their like houses to churches and stuff before, like a day before, and then obviously they lose everything. Spider! Another spider! The Great Armourer. Leyline and land. Yeah, okay. I can't not keep it. It's just crazy. Take a look on the legendary count after. Joda could really level up the deck. Yes, I did mean to do that. We'll have it entered tapped because that's fine. We are playing red or white. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Let us do some ramping. And then next turn we'll play Spinner of Souls. Let's name the Spider. Spinner of Souls. I don't want to attack. I don't want to lose Paradise Druid because next turn we can get out Scions of the Air Spider, which I bloody love. Yeah. Yeah, and that ETB's tap land count. Yeah, because there was many that entered. Yeah, that's fine. And we're back up to 31 life. Scions is so good. Int is also good though. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attack creature. It gains trample until end of turn. So they're going to be able to exile stuff and play stuff from the exile, but we're going to be gaining this life back, and they've not got any life gain currently. Maybe Evendo's not really like good in here because Scions gives everything haste. We're not really creating any tokens. Okay. Not really what I wanted, but fine. Fine. They can't play anything that they're getting rid of anyway, because they don't have the mana for it. Oh no, and they create treasure. Shit. Okay, fine. Yeah. Replay Scions, haste, They don't have any blocking. G fucking G. GG, GG. 2 wins, 1 loss. Have we created a really good deck here? We may have done. We may have done. Look at all that glorious XP. Right, let's have a look at the legendary count. How you doing, Melissa? I am very good. How are you? Thank you for joining my Twitch and following. Very much appreciated. Okay. Legendary count. Right, let's have a look. Does it tell you over here, does it? I've never even looked. No, it does not. So you have to manually count them. Let's go. Twitch is growing. Yes, I've gone up from 19 followers to 21. It's nice. It's nice. Thank you very much to those that have joined. Okay. Let's count legendary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not legendary, is it? No. 7, 8. No. 9, 10. I mean, most of them, to be fair. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then I don't think there's any there, is there? Oh no, there's one. 16, 17, and then 18. So there's 18 out of 21 creatures are legendary. You could port the deck on a site that have the status Delve or some Cascade. So you're thinking something like, I was thinking the 8 blue Delve card. Okay, so Joda is going in. But here's the thing, when you tell me to add these things and then everybody goes radio silent so you don't tell me what to take out, and then I'm left here crying inside. Not I mean, you may see the odd solitary tear. So yeah, add Joda. You could port the deck on a site that have this. I will add the deck to make the SD and on YouTube once the stream's finished, so you can have a look at it, and on Moxfield as well, and on Discord. And we also spoke about Authority of Consoles. Chimmel. Remove Mordreau. Yeah, we did take out the, to be fair, that's true, we did take out the milling stuff. Chimmel for playing stuff for free, that's quite good. Did I miss anything else? No. And then the blue Delve. I think I know what you're talking about. It's got a big gob. Oh no, that's what I was thinking of. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile Temporal Trespass. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays for 1. Yeah. And take out Roots too. Ooh. But Roots does give us a lot more ramp. But then it's tokens. Grab the end stone if you can for dumb draw, but it's 7. I've never used it, to be fair, because I always worry that once it's down, like especially in this deck, which has it's a common card that draw with delve, that if I've got like 43 life, does that mean then I go down to half my life total? That's the only thing. I'm not sure how that interaction works. I definitely love Chimmo. Chimmo's great. Endstone is bad because we're gaining a ton of life. So it does take, if you've got above 25, it takes you down to 15 or whatever, it's 12. We don't have a massive amount of removal, but then having said that, I never run a massive amount of removal. So really all we've done is change what's up here and taken out roots. I'd like Twitching Doll, but then I've never, in all the times I've played Twitching Doll, which is a lot, I've never done the sacrifice this creature. It always gets killed before. Yes, but you go back to half from under. Yeah, so it's good if you're dying. Yeah. How many tap lands do we get? 1, 2. Pay 2 life. 3, 4. I'm not going to include the life ones. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 if you're playing it on turn 1 to 3. Pay 2 life. 13. Well, let's call it 13. So we've got 13. The heart's a great add. Sorry, Burnished Heart. Mana curve is looking fine. Cool. Okay. So mana curve, Burnished Heart, an Eternity Elevator, and was it vegetables? We need them. Was it you, that said Treasure Cruise? Okay, Treasure Cruise. Treasure Cruise. Was it you, that said about how many tapped mana? Because there's 12 out of the 13, 40 lands we've got. Right, Treasure Cruise. Isn't that ramping? Treasure Cruise. We can't delve. Yeah, we don't really have a massive amount of draw 3 cards. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna craft that anyway. But from the games we've played, we've not got a lot in the graveyard, so I'm gonna leave that out. But it's good to have. So that's added for future reference. More basic says I, but which ones do we take out? That's the question. So let me just go back. Burnished Heart. Burnished Heart. Is it not on here? Heart. I don't think it's on here. More basics. Yeah, need to add some more basics. Stream hitting today or chill. Just streaming and chilling. I stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. I always play Arena and we play Brawl. So yeah, that's how I roll. Right, so Burnished Heart is not on Arena. You can take out Rogue's Passage for other land. Scions gives flying, which is basically unblockable. And First Strike. Okay. So Rogue's Passage. No. So Heart. Burnished Heart. Oh, okay. Yes, I know that creature, and I have it. So you think we should be putting that in here? Okay, fine. Ones that don't come in untapped if you have lands already. Okay, so we have Burnished Heart, so I've added that. You can take out Rogue's Passage for other lands. Science gives flying, which is basically unblockable. Yeah. Fetches 2 basics. Right. Okay. So we've got that, which is good because it's not basic, so that's fine. We're going to take out Rogue's Passage. That's good. That's not basic. That is. So we'll take that one out then. Okay. That's not basic, so we'll keep that. That comes in tapped, but it's a triome. Okay. School best time. Oh, hope the kids have a good day at school. See you in a minute. Okay, so ones that don't come in tapped, come in untapped if you have lands already. Yeah, so we've got the ones that pay 2 life and stuff. So are you saying really we should only keep in a couple of the... So because we can grab a mountain or plains... See, land, I've never been very good at doing the land, so I just kind of, yeah, add pretty much the same lands all the time. If it enters tapped, toss it. Okay. So even the triome. Real quick, I'm a designer, been watching your stream for a bit. Hello! Yes, I get quite a few designers come onto my Twitch. The pay a life is solid for... No, enters tapped is fine. 3 or more colour, in my opinion, is difficult to build. Okay. So we want the triome. Oh, the differing opinions. Okay, triome. Okay. Let me... Right, what have we got? Okay, and then let's remove one of them. Okay. Alright, let's not mess with lands because we could be talking about this all day. So let's leave lands. We've changed that. We're at 100. If they scry or surveil, they are fine. Okay. 2 or more colour, in my opinion, is difficult to build. Yeah, it really is. It does become a bit sticky. That's what she said. Right. Okay. So we've got Chimmel. We've added Warrior of Light. I've removed one of the lands, whether that's a good idea or not, but we've added Burnished Heart. We've taken away Roots. And don't remove the Triland. I've added that back in. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think we're there. Hopefully. I do like, and he joins up, because there's so many legendaries, it does triggered abilities and not just ETB. And it has a bit of removal in it. So, what do you think to that? I'm just trying to figure out if I've missed any comments. Yeah, okay. The thing with lands is, I get what you say in THERES about having it all come in untapped. It's too difficult at the start. Yeah, I've just never been good at it. I know that I've watched YouTube videos on it, and yeah, it's maths. I'm just terrible at maths. Okay. We've got the ramping. Let's rock. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep. Yes, I'm going to keep. So we'll do this and we'll grab a I want to grab a green that doesn't come in. There we go. We'll pay 2 life and we'll play it'll level out close enough for gravity. Yeah. And let's do Birds of Paradise. I think any creature I play they're going to kill anyway. I think it's going to be one of those types of decks. And then I think next turn I can do I'm doing Cabaret Revels. I don't know if I'm going to regret that. Such a good card. And they concede. Oh, GG. I didn't even read out the commander. That's how good I am. Easy, easy. Oh, nice. Okay, I think we've done a good one. I think we've for how long's it taken us? An hour and 45 minutes. For an hour and 45 minutes worth of work, we've put together a pretty good deck. So do you think for my next stream I should just stream the whole stream as with this deck? Yeah. So Baba Lysiga Night Watch. We've got Shelob. We've got some ramping. We've got some lands. I'm going to keep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we've got some removal. We'll pay 2 life. We'll play Kami of Bamboo Groves, and we'll play Exclusive Nightclub. And we're not going to lose 2 life. Not going to lie, you'd look fire with a dope logo or some clean visuals. Yeah, I've had a number of designers that join my Twitch and want to hire me or get me to hire you guys to create logos and stuff. My logo contains my pooch, and I drew that when I had the pooch and he was put down earlier this year, so the logo means something to me, I'm afraid. We'll play that. That's going to come in untapped. We'll continue to ramp and we won't block. Yeah. Thank you for the offer though, I appreciate it, but I just don't have the money to put towards it, and I'd rather be honest with you now. GG! GG, I didn't look at the commander, so yeah. But GG all the same. No one beats the spiders. Yes, my logo is very symbolic, because I do miss my pooch very much. He was my boy. Anyway, and then my daughter made me this. This is the replica of him, Logan, or Logie Bear, and he had a tuft of white hair that stuck out. Don't know if you can see that. And he had a Batman bandana because he was a cool boy. Anyway, so he is cute. He's very cute. He was a cute boy. Right. Oh, and another pack. Check me out. Is this going to give me the whole set? What did I get? An uncommon. I've got 50 uncommons. I don't know what to use them on. I mean, I wonder if I can finish the set on it. So I need 4 more commons, 2 uncommon, 4 rare, and a few mythics. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. 50 uncommons. Holy shit, yes. That's what happens when you buy 50 packs and then they just randomly give you 50 packs, which I can't tell you how excited it made me. No, well, I have. You know, you heard my description. Yeah, let's grab you. Let's make the spiders. You are closer to finishing foundations though. So you reckon I should get a foundations pack? And try and finish that. No thank you, Melissa. If you want to join my Discord because you like my stream, then that's great. I'm sure you're an excellent artist, but I just don't have the money to put towards it. If I had a shit ton of followers on Twitch, I would. But I've only got 21 followers and I'm more of a YouTube streamer, to be perfectly honest with you. But thank you ever so much for your question. Yeah, had to block somebody else that was doing the same and they just wouldn't stop hounding me on Discord. Anyway, let's do. I think that's the majority of my followers on Twitch are just people who want me to hire them to do artwork for me, and then and then they're like, oh, I'll join your Discord and let's be friends, and I really like your stream, and then when they join, it's like, oh, I've got artwork. You want to see? You want me to do this for you? It's a bit annoying when they feign liking you for your streaming and whatnot. Anyway, what we're not whinge over. Sir Vondam. Played a Sir Vondam yesterday as well. Good card. Whenever one of their creatures dies, Sir Vondam gets +1/+1, and he's cheap. I think I might have to mulligan. Sad mulligan. Okay, that's better. Yeah. I follow on Twitch. Oh, thanks, bro. I'm gonna report you. For what? Why do you want to report me? Yeah, that's much better. Let's go with you, and let's grab a Merkwood Spider. Not you, Melissa. Oh, okay. Should they not be doing that? Is that something that they shouldn't be doing? Yeah, much better hand. I agree, THERES. I agree totally. Next is going to be Paradise Druid, who we've seen a lot of, and I purchased the Bloom, the one that gives you. I used a wild card for her that gives you more mana for each colour type of permanents you control. I think. But I've not managed to play with that yet either. Paradise Druid, and then we're just going to attack for 1. I do think Merkwood is a great addition to this deck, and it's a good little card for common. What do you think to Odric coming in? You know, the Odric that if a creature has Death Touch, all creatures get Death Touch if it has Indestructible. Because that would be quite good in this deck. But then we're kind of coming away from the spiders. So that would give me 4, which I don't have anything to play. Something's definitely off about this land, isn't it? Because every game I'm getting loads of land, which is fine. Right, oh shit, I haven't been looking at what lands I've got. Right, red, green, black, any colour. Red, green, black, so I need... to play the Plains next, or Sacred Foundry and pay 2 life. No, I'll play the Plains. And then we can play Scions of the Earth Spider. Yoinkus, and then we can get some life. Science is going to get Death Touch, yoink, yoink. I think this definitely needs to be more, maybe more of a Mayhat. Everything would have your commander's abilities. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Odric is what got me into Magic. It was the first card. I was going through my friend's bulk, and it was the first card I saw where I was like, holy crap on a stick, I love that. And then I built a deck around him, and I still have that deck to this day, but it's not very good. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Whatever. Chimmo next turn. My daughters are killing me at the moment. How old are they? So let's go with Urborg and let's play Chimmel. No attack. I'm just going to sit here. Yoink. Oh, Leyline Weaver. Nice. We're doing good. We are definitely doing good. Maybe it's good to just have all these lands. My friend just got into Magic and he loves Odric too. Yeah, I think because it just gives everything. If you know what I mean. No, thank you. I don't know what they were expecting me to do there. Let's pay 2 life. Do I want to do that? No, not particularly, but then it would be another spider. No, I don't think I want to play that. Do they have a Swords to Plowshare? Okay. Fine. Why couldn't it get me Joda? Flowering of the White Tree. Yeah, more life. Let's keep that. Give us a bit of protection. Ketramos. So they're going to be exiling stuff, and for fuck's sake. Oh, there's a surprise. How dull. Can't attack or block though. And the good thing about Scions is it has trample. So I'm not going to... No. That's fine. So Vondam gets a nice +1/+1. and then we'll attack in. 9 mana, it's really an Earth Spider now. Yeah. And we now have a big 4/4. So they're probably going to be exiling Scion again. Okay. Hopefully they don't have another exiling. So that's 10. Fine. It's going to lose flying. Fine. I'm not bothered. Lifelink, but yeah. Okay. Dead next turn. GG, Sir Von Dam! G bloody G. Gotta get some protection. Yeah. See, it's expensive to get out. So maybe... so we could do boots. Maybe boots. By the way, you should put Howling Mine in every deck. It's just a fun group huggy card draw. I don't think I have Howling Mine, but although I know the name, so yeah. I really quite like that sleeve, actually. I like the artwork for that. That's quite cool. GG, thank you. Bracco, Heartless Hunter. That's quite cool artwork as well. I like his mask. You know what? I'm gonna get that. That's fine. Ghost form or fungal infection. Right. Let's. And we got another pack. Look at me with all these packs. What was the rare that you said? Right. Okay. Howling Mine. I do like Howling Mine. Every player draws an additional card in their upkeep. Yeah. Whenever my opponents play it, I always think, oh, that's nice of them. Is it a rare? Howling Mine. It's done. It is done. It is now added to the deck. Okay, right, and we said protection, didn't we? So, what did we say? Ghost form. Ghost form. And THERES also said fungal infection. Okay, so is that the one you were thinking of, Kaya's ghost form? That would be quite good, actually. Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. And fungal infection. I have one of them. So itchy. Around the down belows. Let's craft it, because I have a shit ton of... Thing is, target creature gets -1/-1 at 10 out of 10. Create a 1/1 green stopping creature. I'm not going to add that one to this deck, but it's cool to have. Snakeskin Veil is also really good. Yeah, that's true. What's the other one? There's another one in green that also gives it indestructible, which I think might be better. Because it does both. It gives hexproof and indestructible, and it is a 1-drop. Tamiya safekeeping. Target opponent you control gains hexproof and indestructible. No. Oh no, but you put a counter on it. Yeah, okay. Yes, you're right. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now I need to get rid of 3 things. What do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? I'm thinking maybe Cammy of Bamboo Groves. It is good ramp, but it seems like every game we're really not struggling for lands and ramping. So I think maybe there's just a touch too much ramping. You can get rid of me to keep cards. I'll take 1 for the team. You know what? I salute your sacrifice, sir. I salute it and appreciate it. Big appreciation from me. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Roaming Throne maybe. You don't really have a lot of triggered abilities. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I love Roaming Throne though. That hurts, that does. Okay. I think I'm going to sit with it for a little bit because I agree it does fine without it. Okay, Roaming Throne gone. I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but I'm thinking Cammy. Or we take out another land. There's 39 lands. Fungal Fortitude, okay. Is that something else I need to add? Oh, Fungal Fortitude, okay. For the protection. Fungal Fort. Not an arena. Not an arena, that one. Overprotecting green. That's a card overprotect, or are you telling me I've got overprotection? Overprotect. It's just not green. Oh. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 against trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. That's really good. Oh, it's Fungal Fortitude. Oh, okay. Enchant creature gets +2/+0. When enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is, because it's time that I went and rest a little bit, I'm going to work on this deck today and tomorrow, and then Friday's stream we'll have the stream playing with this deck and see how it does over a couple of hours. What do you think? Or do you think play something else? I really want to play with this deck more. I really like it. I think it's good fun. Both are good. So would you say overprotect over Snakeskin Veil? And then the other one, I got some arena to play myself and I'm in. Okay. Snakeskin is 1 less mana. Yeah. Gives a +1/+1 counter. Tweak it a little and it'll be great. Yeah, I think it does just need a bit of protection. Fiber, I think you're 100% right on that. And I think the little 1-drops are probably the best way to go. just makes it so much easier to cast, doesn't it? So much easier to get them out there. Yeah, keep the skin. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Right, okay. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to add the deck to YouTube description, Mox field, SD on Twitch, and yeah, I just wanted to scan. He likes the skin. I like the skin. Yeah, just want to say thank you ever so much for joining and commenting and doing all that good stuff. You are a bunch of fucking legends. So yeah, so I'll add to the deck. I'll work on it today and add it later on, and we'll play with this deck again on Friday. Wasn't there a song? You really said you really want to play with this deck more. Now replace the E with I. Okay, hang on. Play with this deck more. Replace the E with I. E. Said, well, you said you really want to play with this. I don't understand. What do you mean? See it on Discord, THERES. Thank you very much. What did you mean? Play the deck mode now. Replace the E with I. As in we. The E in deck. Oh, replace it with I. I'm such a dirty mind. Naughty boy. The E in deck, replace it with an I. Yes, I'm going to be doing that as well today. I'm going to play with both. So, yes, thank you ever so much. And hopefully I'll see you on Friday. I'll see you on Discord. I'll be on Discord throughout the day, and I'll be on Magic Arena throughout the day, on and off and stuff. So yeah. So thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And all that's left to say is I love you all very much.